Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of graduates, the stage party, and remain standing for the national anthem and the invocation by Chaplain Phillips.
Good morning. Will you please join me for the invocation? Lord, it is with pride and joy that we gather this morning and celebrate these 36 young men and women who graduate today. The diploma that they will receive represents not only their significant academic accomplishments, but so much more. It represents personal sacrifice, commitment, discipline, and duty. It will forever serve as a reminder of the grueling workouts, road marches, and sweat parties. It marks the end of long nights of study and early morning formations. Never again will they march a penalty tour, receive a demerit, or serve confinement. But most of all, this diploma will serve as a reminder of the deepest bonds of friendship, the meaning of honor, the costs of pursuing excellence, and the importance of selfless service. So today we rejoice and give thanks with these cadets, their families, and those who have supported them on this journey. Today they cross a major threshold of life. I ask, Lord, that you would continue to equip them to lead, influence, and serve. Raise them up to accomplish immeasurably more than they could ever ask, hope, or imagine. Use them to inspire people, to make a difference, and to leave a legacy that continues on long after their lifetime. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Members of the Board of Visitors, faculty, staff, members of the Corps of Cadets, parents, families, friends, and graduating cadets. Good morning and welcome. This is a very special day in the life of our graduating cadets. We are pleased to host all of you at this culminating event to celebrate such a significant achievement. Joining me today on the stage are VMI's Deputy Superintendent for Academics and Dean of the Faculty, Brigadier General Robert Mareschi, VMI's Registrar, Colonel Janet Battaglia, VMI's Chaplain, Colonel Bob Phillips, and VMI's Chief Diversity Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Jamaica Love. VMI Board of Visitor member and our guest speaker for today, Mrs. Laura Chambers. Every graduation at VMI is a time of celebration and excitement. While today is a little colder than most spring graduations, and this setting is a little bit more intimate, today's graduation is, of course, just as significant. In fact, VMI has often varied graduation dates throughout its history. Originally, in the 1800s, graduation coincided with the July 4th Independence celebration. During the 1940s, graduation was held as early as February. By a decade later, graduation had moved to mid-June. We all know that the timing is not the most important part, however. It doesn't matter the season or your tenure at VMI. What matters is each of you finished the arduous, demanding journey that you started. I want to congratulate you and commend you on your persistence and hard work. Graduating cadets, this is the last time I will be able to address you as a cadet. From this point forward, you will be addressed as fellow alumni, as graduates of the Virginia Military Institute. And we are all very proud of your accomplishments. Each of you are now part of the lineage who have stayed the course and finished their mission at VMI. I hope you will not forget you are forever part of the VMI family, a network of support that will last throughout a lifetime. Now, I have one ask of you today. Remember to thank your parents, family members, close friends, and anyone else that has helped you along the way, including the faculty and staff. They have been there for you and have believed in you throughout. I know that you appreciate the encouragement and the support that they've provided. Every cadetship has its highs and its lows, and I assure you it would have been much more difficult without their support. As you perhaps eagerly drive away from the Institute, don't be too eager. Begin the next phase of your life. Take with you the lessons you've learned within the confines of the VMI post. Lessons of honor, of teamwork, of discipline, and of friendships. Stay in touch and return as often as you can, as you are forever welcome here on post. I congratulate you today and am confident you have formed a strong foundation to build your lives upon. I wish you the very best in the years to come, and I look forward to staying apprised of your many accomplishments and your contributions to society. Today, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Mrs. Laura Tyler Chambers, class of 2003, and VMI Board of Visitors Vice President and Executive Committee member. Mrs. Chambers arrived at VMI in 1999 from Richmond, Virginia. She was in the third co-ed class to matriculate at VMI and was one of its first female graduates. However, VMI has never been foreign to her. In 2003, she became a third-generation graduate of the Institute when she earned her degree in civil engineering. She was a trailblazer at VMI and spoke often about not being afraid to take risks. She held numerous leadership positions during her cadetship, including Alpha Company Sergeant, Alpha Company Clerk, Rat Challenge Cadre, and S7 Captain. She also volunteered her time in the community through Habitat for Humanity and timber framing. After graduation, Mrs. Chambers returned to Richmond and went on to launch a construction and land development company through a partnership with her father, Webb Tyler, class of 1973. Since the inception of the Tyler Development Group, her leadership has helped create a development company with capabilities that span all phases of land development, including rezoning, land acquisition, plan development and design, project management, and project financial management. She was appointed to the Virginia Military Institute Board of Governors by Governor Terry McAuliffe in 2015. Mrs. Chambers is one of the youngest individuals to ever be appointed to a board at any university in the Commonwealth. She is also the first female alumnus to serve on the VMI board. Mrs. Chambers has served her family, her community, and her alma mater well. Her leadership has been exhibited in both areas, both as a cadet and as a proud graduate. We're very grateful for her service to the Institute and the embodiment of the VMI mission. Laura, it is a pleasure that you could join us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mrs. Laura Tyler Chambers, VMI class of 2003.
I was going to read this without my glasses, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to put these on. Reading glasses are coming, guys. Honorable guests, parents, family, and friends, cadets, thank you all for coming. And thank you for the privilege to speak at your graduation. Let me start with a special thank you to parents, family, and friends for your support over each of these cadetships. Reaching graduation is a monumental personal achievement. But I know now, as a parent, that having the courage to accept the VMI challenge is the product of the love, countless hours you've poured into educating your sons and daughters' hearts and minds. And this has happened long prior to their matriculation here. Thank you for entrusting us with your most priceless possessions, and for the years of support every cadet requires to reach this special moment. Graduates, thank you for your perseverance, for your sweat, and for your time here at VMI. I know you're ready to leave, but having been in your shoes and Cotee's nearly 20 years ago, there is no question in my mind that the caliber and acumen of the VMI graduate has risen exponentially. Most people your age wouldn't take on the demanding requirements you face daily, but you all carried them willingly. Not only are you off the charts intelligent, incredibly resilient, and full of integrity, you are exactly what our society needs now. A crowd of honorable youths pressing up the hill of science with noble emulation. You are a gratifying spectacle and an honor to our country and our state. Graduates, you are some of the most impressive people I know. You have and will continue to redefine the standard of citizen soldiers. And finally, let me thank General Wins for this opportunity. Now, I know that today is a special day for you all, but I have to tell you, this is a special day for me too. I've never spoken at a graduation before, and when I was in your seats, I would have never believed that could happen. So I thought long and hard about my graduation and what was said, and I couldn't remember who spoke. But I did remember it was long and boring. So I asked many of my friends about their graduations, and same deal. I don't remember who it was, but I remember it was long and boring. Now, probabilities seem to indicate that no one will remember me or what I say. But despite that, I'm going to try my best to keep it short, not boring, and hopefully within the bounds of appropriateness. So here's my list of tips and recommendations that I'm happy and honored to share with you. I will leave it up to you to determine what qualifies as genuinely good advice and what is the meanderings of someone that digs in the dirt for a living. First up, drink water. That's right, just like your cadre told you 4 years ago on the forest stoop. We are all not hydrated enough, and mild dehydration can impair energy levels, mood, and brain performance. I am not kidding. This is very important because it's one of the best things you can do for your health. And if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. We need your mind and your hearts to impact this world, and that's not going to happen if you're not healthy. Second, take a break from studying, but never stop learning. Learning is a process, and studying is an event. I thought that my learning would be over with my VMI degree, and I was wrong. In fact, I think learning gets a little easier once you're away from school because it's easier to see the relevance of what you learn. Or maybe it's just easier because practice parades stop getting in the way. In either case, just know it's not so important to remember everything you've learned as it is to remember that you can still learn anything. Expect a lot from yourself in the things that really matter. I was always taught that hard work, study, and sacrifice were the ingredients to a happy life. No doubt these efforts will result in nice things, fancy cars, big houses, and such. Just look where each of you has chosen to earn an education, far from fancy cars and big houses. Now those are good things, but it is my hope it will take things far more ordained than those to make you happy. To truly be happy, I believe, you must pursue joy, and joy comes from chasing your passions, from studying what you love, and from living what you learn. Others see you as thinner and younger than you see yourself. I'm not sure this is really true, but it makes me feel better. And I pass it along with the hope that it makes you feel better too. Truly though, sometimes in life we are too hard on ourselves. Achieving success in adversarial environments that you will encounter after VMI will take everything you've got. But don't expect it to happen all at once, and it's okay to struggle along the way. Give yourself the same breaks in life that you would give anybody else. Here's one my husband and I try to remind ourselves of every day since we graduated VMI in 2003. Keep your daytime job as your daytime job. Each of you have demonstrated the ability to focus and achieve. To earn this degree, you've had to work hard, study, and sacrifice. You've had to willingly go on force marches for 4 years. I know that you will work hard at whatever you have chosen to do after graduation, but don't let what you choose to do dictate who you are. While you were here, you built the VMI three-legged stool with physical, mental, and spiritual stability. Find a career that lets you build on that stability and create a life away from work where they thrive. Respect for others. This one, I fear, is extremely lacking within our current society. Fortunately, though, I believe it is something that VMI cadets are exceptionally good at. But remember, 1, things always take longer than you think. Be respectful of the work that others put into things. It may look like it's easy, but I promise, when you actually put in the time and effort to do the task, you will find it is far more work than anticipated, every single time. 2, we're all products of our time. Through the ages, humans have stood on the shoulders of the previous generation. That is how we have advanced so far. But sometimes things get lost in translation from one generation to the next. For years, I had dinner with my grandma every Monday night. She would say things that would irritate me, but much of the irritation was from the time she existed on this earth. She had a lot of good, grounding life lessons, and as I've gotten older, I reflect on those conversations often. I've come to appreciate them even more and would do anything to have those dinners back. Nobody is perfect, but respect what they did, when they did it, and take away the best part of that individual. Sorry, guys. Drink water. This next piece of advice, Winston Churchill already articulated more eloquently than I ever could when he said, "Never, never, never give up." Let me tell you, I am the least scholarly of the bunch here today, but I was a stubborn girl with an over-the-top dream of becoming an engineer. VMI gave me a path to that dream, but candidly, sometimes that path appeared impossible. Seriously, I'm talking panic attacks and differential equations, questioning whether or not I should become an engineer. I was in the third class of women to matriculate at an institute my father, grandfather, uncle, great-uncle graduated from. Absolutely no pressure there. Now, whether you like Churchill's version or Jackson's version, it's in these moments, when the path appears impossible, you must remember what VMI taught you and press on. Here's a quick story on why this piece of advice is so magical. While I don't remember my commencement speaker, I do remember what my late brother Rat and our valedictorian Wes Swank in 2003 had to say about it. In fact, it is something that I and most of my BRs keep as a daily reminder. Here's what he said. I go to work every day with people smarter than me, who are better at what they do than me. I go to the gym every day and work out with people stronger and faster than me. I spend my spare time with friends and family whose values and quality of character I aspire to reflect. For all these reasons, I get a little better every day. And that's the secret. Subject yourself to impossible paths while surrounding yourself with the right people, and then never give up. That's when growth happens and the path is no longer impossible. You can take this seed of wisdom with you in your future endeavors and challenges after VMI. Plant it within your teams, your followers, your leaders, and your communities. Tell them and then show them what we can grow together and achieve what previous generations thought impossible. And finally, your life will be as serious or as fun as you make it. My advice is to make it fun. You are individuals that have demonstrated the ability to attain those things that you set out to do. I hope you make lots and lots of goals. Just make having fun one of them. In fact, I recommend you make it a big one. Before I conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to thank one more group of people, our VMI faculty. Without them, we would all not be here today. The number one reason I came to VMI was for the student-to-teacher ratio. I was lucky enough to live in a time of Colonel Vargas, Coach Cole, Colonel Schneider, Troy Seamers, Greg Mullen, Colonel Hardin, and the incorrigible Commander Reister. Each one devoting more time than they had to contribute to our success, not only in the classroom, but also our personal growth and well-being. I'm sure you each have your favorites and recognize how fortunate we all were to have them by our side. I welcome you all to the other side of your cadetship and into one of the strongest alumni networks in our country. We may be small, but we are proud and always there to give each other a hand. So take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I am so, so proud of each and every one of you. I believe in each and every one of you. I thank each and every one of you. I wish you the best in life and your pursuit of happiness. Rob Virginia Mill, and long live the VMI Corps of Cadets.
So Laura, first of all, Thank you for such a meaningful message. I think if I were to condense it, it was one, to define that you have to find a purpose in life. You have to be humble in life. And amidst all the stress and strain, don't take life too seriously. Find a way to have some fun in life. And so, on behalf of the Corps of Cadets, the faculty and staff, the Institute as a whole, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and speak to us and impress upon these young men and women as they assume the mantle of graduates and VMI alum, a powerful message for them to carry forward in their day-to-day lives. So, on behalf of the Institute, we'd like to present you with this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? The Academic Board has presented to the Board of Visitors all candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree and all candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, all of whom have been certified to have completed the requirements for graduation from the Virginia Military Institute.
By the authority of law vested in the Board of Visitors and faculty, I confer upon each of you a diploma in testimony of you being a graduate of the Virginia Military Institute and award you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your major field of study. Please be seated and come forward as your name is called. General Mareshi, will you please read the names of the graduates?
Distinguished graduates: Savannah Caitlin Shoup, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Frank William Landamore, IV, Bachelor of Arts in English, triple concentration in literary studies, rhetoric and writing, and art history and visual culture. Turner Hamilton Lay, Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages and Cultures, minor in International Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. The Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering, Joseph James Alessi. Thomas Red Branch. Harrison Lewis Griffith. Jonathan Taylor Peace. Ripken Joseph Reynolds. Nina Nicole Rodriguez, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Shane Robert Strand. Aaron Lee Weibel. The Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Joshua Brian Thomas. The Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering, Hunter Brian Godin, double minor in Mathematics and Physics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jacob Cameron Sellers, double minor in Physics and Mathematics. The Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology, Daniel Howard Crawford II. Harrison A. Heim, with distinction, double minor in Exercise Science and Leadership Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Carter Lee Johnson. Tanner Wesley Martin. Joseph Anthony Winkler III. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Biology, William Lamar Bunton, Jr., minor in Psychology. Michael Joseph Holmes, Second Lieutenant, United States Army.
I did it, Mom!
The Bachelor of Arts degree in Economics and Business, Bryce J. Basic. Tavon Cottrell Bond, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Noah Thomas Cornett. Samuel Carl Ewald. The Bachelor of Arts degree in English, Cole Michael McCarty. Christopher Devon Owens. Traiven E. Tan, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing. The Bachelor of Arts degree in history, Jacob Adam Kennedy. Mitchell Gary Masterson. Chase Patrick Chanella, with distinction, minor in literary studies. The Bachelor of Arts degree in International Studies, Samuel Reardon Bonner, minor in Asian Studies. Adam Gerard Roberto, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Charles C. Wilson. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern Languages and Cultures, Rachel A. Boldry. Brendan Patrick Lloyd, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 December graduates of the Virginia Military Institute. All graduates, their families, and guests are invited to join us now for a reception in Moody Hall. These proceedings are adjourned.